武士道ガンダムミスター武士道世界の歪みを破壊する What is going on, guys? MJ2005 Gundam here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the high-grade Gundam Astray red frame inversion from Gundam Breaker Battlogue. Inverted from a junkyard playboy to an edgy swordsman, it serves as one of the four kings of Barbataurus and goes after the angel with his trusty blade, held in the wrong hand. Like the previous color variants I've reviewed, the red frame inversion comes with everything from the original high-grade red frame flight unit kit, alongside a new runner and a slightly altered sticker sheet. And apart from exercising caution around the darker plastics, which is essentially the entire body, there's not much else to note about the build, as it is identical to the high-grade red frame, despite involving newer pieces. Though it is a slight reach to recommend this to beginner, as this kit is heavily undergated, and like all Astray kits are, it's more involved than normal high grades. Though, just like before, I would like to address the differences before moving on to the normal review. The shoulders feature the universal ball and socket joints, so you can at least plug the Astray arms onto compatible kits and vice versa. However, if you decided to cut the small protrusions on the ball joint piece, with no compromise to the Astray's integrity as a result, you can use it for any kit that uses the peg and hole polycap shoulder connection. For instance, the high-grade Gundam Age kits, or even the high-grade 00 Season 1 kits, or others that use the same connection, which drastically expands customization options because of these two simple pieces. So you can use the leftover shoulder joints on this Astray while you experiment with these new shoulder ball joints. Moreover, there are backpack adapters that make double pack backpacks compatible on the Astray and vice versa. And with a bit of fiddling, you can get any backpack of the later Astrays, aside from the Lord variants, to work on kits with double holes on the back. Out of the 4 color variants, this one makes the largest impact in gunpla customization, and I am grateful for that. But otherwise, the rest is identical to the original high-grade red frame if you've already built that kit. Proportions look as good as they were before, so there's nothing to criticize about that, but the black on wine red combination with the light grey bits accenting the color scheme makes the overall aesthetics look dark and sinister, yet not dull. I genuinely do prefer this color scheme to the normal Astray red frame. While there are a few stickers, namely the eyes, head cameras, red dots on the chest, and the black on the bicep, there's nothing really too bad, and they do the job nicely. However, the bog standard Astray doesn't really look that impactful, but by sliding down the backpack on their double joints and equipping the flight unit, it suddenly becomes a whole lot more prominent, with even more light grey to accent the colors. But a great mirror that applies to all the Astrays is that there are no significant seam lines to be found, apart from the one on the flight pack. So all you really need to do for the body of this 12.8cm tall kit is to panelline the red and grey pieces, and admire that this kit is technically 9 years old. For articulation, the double ball jointed head can achieve a moderate amount of flexibility, but limited by the bottom ball joint and the collar. The shoulders can swivel forward and back, and up and down at the chest, while rolling and rotating in their sockets. There's a perpendicular arm raise, independent shoulder armor, bicep rotation, double jointed elbow, and ball jointed wrists. There are decent waist crunches, and a full waist rotation. Front and back skirts are static, while the side skirts can move. The legs can swivel laterally, do the funky dance, pull off near full front splits, and full side splits. There's a thigh swivel, double jointed knee, an unrestricted double ball jointed feet that has an inwards cut for a wider stance. Finally, the wings on the pack can flap and rotate, while the bottom boosters are ball jointed. Altogether, the articulation of the Astray is superb, even with the flight pack equipped. However, the new shoulder ball joints can feel less stable compared to the original peg joints, while the side skirts are on those terrible small polycap ball joints. The rest of the kit holds up well though, so posing is still relatively enjoyable. Accessories start with a pair of holding hands and open palms. The fingers need to be painted though. The weapons start with the beam saber stored on the backpack, which can be plucked out and used with the included SB9 beams. They offer the standard beam saber function. Moving on, the beam rifle comes in a light grey with a red sticker for the scope, plenty of side detail, and a moving foregrip. It can be slid into the hand for use with no issues at all, offering the standard beam rifle function. Next is the shield with the black sticker on its top, but otherwise fully color separated. It can be mounted onto the arm with its connector, and can swivel and rotate for adjustments. It can also be mounted under the arm with the alternate peg if you wish. The shield and rifle can both be stored on the flight pack with a special adapter as well. Just plug the rifle's handle into the hole, and the whole assembly into the shield after getting rid of the connector, before plugging the assembly onto one of the bottom boosters of the flight pack. A simple and effective storage that doesn't bog down the kit. I usually like to plug the shield connector onto the other booster just to keep everything in one place. The more unique accessories start with the Gundam Astray, and everything that is not black on the sheath except for the red cuff on top and the gold on the sword are made up of hideous folding stickers. These will look bad no matter what because they fold over very elaborate surfaces. No matter, the sheath can be clipped onto the side skirts while the sword can be held in the hand. Wait, something's wrong here. There we go, much better. Finally, the Baku head is also included with its own set of sensor stickers and a giant seam line in the middle you might want to clean up. You can slide it into the right hand only after equipping the handle, and a set of SB6 beams are included to activate the weapon. I have also heard that the head can be mounted onto the neck of the Bakus, but I have no way of testing that as I do not have one myself. In conclusion, the red frame inversion is a recommended. A lot of it is thanks to the new parts that Bandai provided, unlocking a lot more possibilities for gunpla compatibility. Otherwise, it's just the standard high-grade red frame flight unit kit with a different color scheme, which I do genuinely prefer to the original, but I don't know about you guys. However, while the body isn't too bad to work with, be it with the build or the touch-up work, the weapons, especially that sword, needs major work in order to look good. At least a chrome blade made easy by the chrome marker. But with the huge arsenal of weapons, edgy colors, and great movement range, there is fun to be had with this kit. Even more so with the new customization parts. And that's all for me. Thank you for watching, drop a like and comment if you did enjoy the video, subscribe for more content like this, and feel free to follow me on social media with the links down below. That said, take it easy, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.